Hi, my name is Kristen Matthews and this is the Pilates Fix. Today for our Bridal Bootcamp series, I've chosen a few moves that will help any bride tone and sculpt their butt. So let's get started. So you get yourself onto your hands and knees with your shoulders right over your wrists and your knees in line with your hips. Pull the belly in to support your lower back, shoulders draw on your back, and stretch your right leg back to the mat behind you. With your abs staying in, you'll lift and lower that leg 8 times. Pulling the abs in, keeping your hips square when you lift your leg. Let's do 5 more. Pressing strong into your hands. 3, abs pull in, keep your hips square. 2, and 1. Now take your leg and bring it over to the left side of the mat. You come right back up to the center. To the left and center. Abs still pulling in. 4 more, and lift. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold here, bend your knee, you'll lower it down and lift it up. Use your butt up at the top, squeeze to lift that leg a little higher. Extend that hip. 5 more, keeping your hips as square as you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now open out to the side. I like to call this the dog hydrant one. And open and close for obvious reasons. 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Now bring your nose to your knee and then stretch your leg out. So pull the abs in, open your chest. 6 more. And 5. 3 more. 2, last 1, and lower it down. So now moving on to your left side. You reach your toes back, abs still pulling in, take your leg, lift and lower. So you keep your hips as square as you can. You keep your belly button to your spine to make sure you don't sink in your lower back. 4 more, and 3, reaching from the crown of your head to your toes, last 1. Now over to the right side of the mat. Lift it up and go down, up and down. 5 more. Keeping your hips again as square as you can. These are good because they work different sides of your glutes. Lots of different muscles make up the butt. Last one. Lift it up, hold it. Bend your knee, lower and lift. And reach. Find that extension in your hip. 5 more. Remember to push into your hands, shoulders away from your ears. 2, last 1. Lower the leg, open to the side, and lift. And lower. Keep your hips as square as you can. 5 more. 4, don't forget about your core. 3, 2, last 1. Now, forehead towards your knee and stretch back. Belly button back, in and open. Extend your heart in front of you. 3 more, reach. 2, last 1, and lower it down. Now from here, curl your toes under, lift your butt for down dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet, soften your knees, and roll your spine up. Now come into a nice wide squat like a plie for some jumping plies. Hands on your hips. When you bend your knees, make sure your knees bend out over your first and second toes and roll through your feet. We'll do 8 of these. Let's begin. And you're all set. Great job, you guys. So if you're a bride getting ready to walk down the aisle, stay tuned for some great videos to get you in shape. I'm Kristen Matthews, and this is the Pilates Fix.